Hey there YouTube, it's Cammy D and I am here to give you my 3-month update. It's been a little bit over a month since I talked to you last. I'm not one of those people who's going to make a video every week, so I'll try to keep up with it, hopefully on a monthly basis. Last week I went to see my surgeon for my 3-month progress report. He was very pleased. So far to date I have lost 51 pounds. I am now in Wonderland, so I'm so happy about that. I'm still keeping up with my biotin because like I said, my hair was just coming out in clumps. I'm trying to keep up on the protein. That's another thing that kind of helps you prevent some of that hair loss along with biotin. I still take my vitamins from GNC. It's called Be Whole or Be Well, and it has fish oil. It has biotin in it, as well as along with some other essential nutrients that you need. I am trying to keep up with my water, and in the mornings, not every morning now, but I do try to make sure I get in my protein drink at least 3 times a week in the morning for breakfast. I eat a lot of chicken. I love shrimp, and just trying to find a healthy balance. I found on the Vertical Sleeve Talk page that I'm a member of such a informative page. You get to meet other members who are experiencing some of the same things you are. You can read their updates. Again, that's verticalsleevetalk.com. People put their progress reports at various stages of the game, and they tell you about their setbacks and some of their small-scale victories. For me, it was going through my closet to find out most of my fall clothes I can no longer wear. They're literally falling off. So I decided I'm not going to spend money at every stage of the game trying to keep up with the inches that I've lost. As a matter of fact, I haven't done my inches for my 3 months, but I will this weekend, and that will be a video that I do come in between time to come in and tell you guys about my progress as about the inches that I've lost. I went to Kohl's just to try on clothes, just to see where I am, so that when I go to Goodwill to buy some temporary clothing, I could find things that were in my size. I took a handful of every single designer's clothes into the fitting room and found out that I am no longer a 16, 18, but now I can wear 12s and 14s. So that was a very happy moment, because I can't remember the last time I wore 12s or 14s. Probably junior high school or my sophomore year of high school. So getting into a smaller clothing size and getting down to the point where I can now say I am 100 and such pounds is so wonderful for me. It's been all of my adult life fighting my weight, so I love the progress. Back to the little writing or saying that I found on Vertical Sleeve Talk, and it's titled 10 Weight Loss Commandments. The first one, thou shalt exercise 5 times per week for 40 to 45 minutes. That is so important. With the 51 pounds that I've lost so far, I'm noticing I do have little sag. You can see in my arms a little bit, and then where my incisions are healed on my belly, it seems like the skin is just drawing up right in that area, so I have little saggy skin, and also on my thighs. So not only does working out help you burn calories, it also helps you to build muscle and tone it up a little bit, because as fast as you're losing, that skin is just going to sag a little bit. So that's important. The second one is, thou shalt not covet the carbohydrates. Yes, we get them out of our system and out of our minds for all of that liquid portion of the diet and such, but as you'll find, I try to read the packaging on things and try to see if it's less than 5 grams of sugar or if there's sugar alcohols in it, because amazingly, that's some of the easiest stuff to consume is little sugary products. So I try to stay away from them. When I get a hankering for something that's sweet, Atkins has a caramel cluster bar. It's like eating a payday. It's so good. The sugar content is sugar alcohol, and it's, I think, 5 grams or less, so, and it's a little bitty thing, but it takes away that craving for something sweet. Um, Greek yogurt is awesome. It's very thick, and it gives you double the protein of regular yogurt, and it's pretty good. And also, if you add that to your protein drink, it makes it really thick, like a shake. So it's really good. Number 3, thou shalt not eat more than 3 meals per day, and shall not have unhealthy snacks between meals. My appetite has diminished significantly. Normally, food probably was something that I consume if I'm bored, if I'm upset, if I'm stressed. Everything was an opportunity to eat. But now I don't have the appetite, and I do try to eat my 3 meals. I could probably not eat and sleep comfortably, but I make it a point to get that protein in because, like I said, I was losing hair in large clumps and volumes. So it's important to me. I'm basically eating to live now and not living to eat. So if I don't get it, I know that at some point in my life, food will still exist, so I'll have it some other time. Number 4, thou shalt drink at least 8 glasses of water each day. I never thought drinking water would be so difficult. I like to drink water. I've done things like add my Crystal Light and put it in my blender with ice chips and make it like a Mr. Misty from Dairy Queen, but even that got old. And so now it's a must-do thing. I just walk around, and if the water is not drank by the end of the day, I take it upstairs to my bed with me and I try to sip it. The only thing is having to pay the water bill all night. So it's important, and water cleanses your body. And as a coworker told me the other day, and I hadn't noticed this, he was like, your skin is so clear. So it does help, because before I was having mass breakouts all even on my neck and my chest, and all that is cleared up thanks to the water. Thou shalt eat a minimum of 70 grams of protein each day. I don't quite make it to 70, I don't think, but I don't count it meticulously. I just pay attention to, like, I read how many grams of protein something is, but I don't write it down or track it. I just know in the day what I've eaten kind of equals 55, 45. As long as it's more than 50 or 45 grams, I'm not too worried or stressed. Number 6, thou shalt honor thy commitment to good health and healthy choices. And that is so true. You will have, well, I do have internal conversations with myself, like, do I really need this? What would be a better choice? If I'm eating something and it has a lot of carbohydrates, like if I had a chicken sandwich, I'll just eat the chicken and leave the bread. It's not important to me to have the bread. And for the most part, if I chew slow and take my time, the chicken is really all I need in that sandwich. Number 7, thou shalt keep follow-up appointments with thy doctor. That's important because you want to get a general sense of where you are. My surgeon told me at my 3-month surgiversary, I've lost over 40% of my weight loss goal, and which he said is really good because for some people, it may take a whole year just to get to that 45-48% marker, heading towards 50% weight loss. So I'm proud of myself. Pat on the back for that. So keep your appointments. You need to know where you are and to make sure that you're getting all the nutritional value of your foods. You're not deficient anywhere. For me, I was finding that I was always deficient on vitamin D and my B12, so they would give me shots in the little green kryptonite pills to take. And so I've done a pretty good job of keeping up on taking my vitamins, but you must go to the doctor to find all that out through your blood tests and physicals and such. Number 8, thou shalt always take thy vitamins. So I've repeated that several times. I'm not going to go over that again. And thou shalt not weigh thyself more than once a week. That is so hard to do. For me, my weight fluctuates, and I'm not sure if on the last video I explained the whoosh syndrome, where your body is freaking out like, oh no, what is she doing? I'm going to hold on to this little bit of fat or weight because I think she's starving herself. So anyway, my weight fluctuates back and forth. If I get on the scale 3 times a week, the scale would say something different, either up or down. So I'm trying to refrain from doing that. And it kind of is a setback. If you think you've worked so hard, you should have had a bigger weight loss that week or whatever. So you'll get discouraged. So try to limit it to once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever works best for you. And last but not least, number 10 on the 10 weight loss commandments. Thou shalt always keep the memory of the past and the hope of the future as a clear image in thy mind. And that's true. My past, I was kind of limited on some of my physical activities because I was always out of breath. Or my excuse was I'm going to look silly doing that. And now I'm enjoying so many wonderful things. In my life, there exists a lot of children who always want Auntie Cammy to do this and do that with them, run and jump and act silly and have fun. And I feel more comfortable doing that now. I'm comfortable in my body. My aches and pains are subsiding, which is a good thing, because I always suffered from lower back issues, which I know my weight contributed to. I feel youthful now because I can wear clothes that are stylish and whatnot. Even though I'm currently going to the Goodwill to get clothes, I do have clothes in my closet that I couldn't even get my leg in. Now I have them on and they're loose, so that feels so great. One of my new goals, since now I'm to 12-14, is to move into maybe by the new year or shortly thereafter, clothing that has 1 digit. So if I'm wearing a size 8, at least by January 30th, it's a party at the CAMMYD'S residence. So anyway, I hope everybody else is doing really well on your journey. You're following your rules, working your plan, and generally setting yourself up to be proud of yourself and to live a longer life because you've made this decision. So signing out right now. I will come back probably after this weekend and give you some numbers, my measurements and everything as far as the numbers go. So take care, YouTube. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank those who have made comments, and anytime you have some encouraging words or some questions or whatever, let me know. I don't get on here a lot, but when I do, I will try to comment because it always helps to know that somebody else is going through this journey with you. Take care. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.